The next tab to introduce is the Unit Assessment tab, which is the third tab down in the left menu. The Unit Assessment tab contains 4 sub-tabs. We will begin with Assessment Plan. Think of the assessment plan as the starting point at the beginning of each assessment cycle. In other words, before each academic year kicks off, revisit your plan. In this area, you can review and edit existing or create new student learning outcomes. This is where you will find the details behind each student learning outcome, whether the status is active or archived, including all planned assessment years, methods of assessment, desired results, notes and strategies, supporting documents, related goals, and any assignments, tasks for your department's assessment team to fulfill. It provides you with a common repository in which assessment plans can be developed and documented on an ongoing basis, regardless of role changes within the department. A few questions to consider while developing and updating your continuous assessment plan include: which learning objectives should we assess this year, next year, the year after? Will our outcomes be assessed on a cyclical basis? What methods of assessment and evaluation instruments should we use? What are our desired results? What is the best case scenario for student success? Do we have any benchmarks we can use? What shared strategies, teaching methods, or assignments can we all use to ensure students receive the same level of excellence? Do any of our outcomes support larger university goals, including the core curriculum, the university strategic plan, accreditation core themes, baccalaureate goals, etc.? To get started, click the gray caret arrow at the left of each outcome, and again at each subsequent component to expand and see more detail. To add a new learning outcome, click the green plus symbol at the top right. Type the name of the learning outcome in all caps. Enter a brief description of the learning outcome. Select the outcome status, most likely active. Select one or more academic years you plan to assess this outcome. The date created can either be the date you entered the student learning outcome, or you can select the date your department started assessing this particular outcome. If you plan to archive the outcome, switch it to archive here and choose the date that it was archived. The next couple fields are also not required. They are for your use if they would be helpful or if they apply to the outcome you are assessing. For example, some student learning outcomes may not have a clear, direct connection to the Gonzaga University mission. However, there will be other student learning outcomes that have a very clear connection. You could put a note in this field to describe. This notes field could be for any information that would be helpful to your department, such as why the department selected this particular learning outcome to assess, why the timing was crucial, what was happening at the time, and also maybe strategies to succeed. The first time you step into a field, it will supply directions on what needs to go into the field. After that, you can click on these blue question marks and it will provide the information specific to Gonzaga that may be helpful in order to enter the information that is sought. To edit or update an existing outcome, click the gray caret arrow to the left of the learning outcome name in order to expand your view and see the details and the subsequent components. To make edits, click the paper on pencil icon at the right of the individual component you would like to edit. As you can see, this particular learning outcome has more than one assessment method. If you would like to edit one assessment method, make sure to choose the paper on pencil icon for the assessment method that you would like to edit. In this example, we will edit the planned assessment years and change the active status to inactive, as we would like to archive this particular learning outcome. Click on the edit icon to the right of the learning outcome. Here, you can edit several fields as well as add new notes or planned assessment years. In this case, we will remove upcoming assessment years, and we will switch the status to inactive, and we will choose the date for archiving. You may choose to add a note. When you are finished making changes, be sure to click save, and return. In this example, we will edit the assessment method. Click on the paper pencil icon for editing at the right of the particular assessment method to be edited. Perhaps you decide this assessment method is no longer needed and you wish to deactivate it. Simply check the active button and hit save and return, and this learning outcome will no longer be active. Perhaps the student average scores have improved over time and you would like to change the desired results. Simply click in the desired results field and make the edits. Add any notes, then click save and return. Now we would like to add a supporting document to the assessment method of our assessment plan. Click on the green wrench on the right side of the supporting documents area. Next, click on the plus symbol to the right of Document Repository. Select where you would like the document placed. Browse your computer for the files. Click the Open button. Provide a description if you would like. The other option you see here is that if you wish, you could hyperlink a URL, a website, to this particular space in Nuventive Improve. In this case, we will stick with our Word document, which I have placed in the General file. And now I will click Save and Relate. The other option is to click Save and Add New, so that if you have multiple supporting documents to add in this area, you could keep searching and adding. Now that I've attached the document, you see it over here in the supporting documents. If this is all I wanted to attach, I can now click the Complete button and it will take me back to where I was. Otherwise, perhaps I have other things in my general file that I would like to add as a supporting document in this area. If that is the case, you can click on an item and drag and drop it in the supporting documents area. Now I have two files, and I will click Complete. Now that I'm back to the assessment method I was editing, I can now see that I have the two supporting documents that I've just added, and that supporting documents now has a caret to open. In this case, this assessment method does not have any supporting documents, so there is no caret to the left. To do a recap of the buttons to click on for certain functions, anytime you would like to edit a learning outcome name, description, planned assessment years, date created, or archive the method, click on the pencil on paper edit icon to the right of the learning outcome itself. To edit the assessment methods, click on the caret to the left of assessment methods, which will expand your view of the assessment methods currently under the particular learning outcome. To add a new assessment method, click on the green plus symbol to the right side of the assessment method category. To edit an existing assessment method, click on the pencil on paper edit icon to the right of the particular assessment method. To copy an assessment method, use the copy assessment method icon that looks like two sheets of paper stacked. To add a supporting document or relate a document to a particular section of Nuventive Improve, click on the green wrench icon, which is located to the right of all supporting document areas. There are multiple places within Nuventive Improve where you can add a supporting document. If you decide you'd like to remove a document, perhaps it was uploaded in the wrong place, click on the link that looks like it's broken, and that is an icon used to unrelate the document. However, if you realize you still need it, it can be found in the left menu under Documents, Documents Repository.